G'day guys, well I'm back out at this old timers digging where I took the samples from on my last video. So I've come back to take a second sample, but just of the one vein, that vein that I've got those few specks of gold in. Yeah, so I'll come back, take another sample, take it home, crush it, pan it out and just prove it up just to see if there is gold here or not. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing today anyway. So, okay, I'll set this up top and I'll just show you what I'm doing. Yeah, so basically guys, this vein here, that's what I'm taking. Put in the bucket. As you can see, that there's that's all take some of this soil as well. So the gold could be in that decomposed part of the vein, or it could be in that hard quartzy part. Okay guys, I'll get back to you. Okay, there's my sample. That's a good good three quarters of a bucket there. Now if you look under here, I broke some of that out. You can see that vein actually. It looks like it just finishes there, but when you look at this underneath here, it actually cuts back in underneath. Yeah, so I've broken a lot of that out and all up through there. So this big wide vein here, I've taken a sample out right across that vein. So where it's all decomposed and where that vein there is still intact, I've taken a sample of the whole lot. So if there's any gold in it, we'll soon find out. Okay guys, I'll get back to you. Okay, I just thought I'd show you this. So on the side that I'm working, I've dug all that out, that's how wide the vein is. Now directly across the other side of this shaft that I'm standing in, or this working, that's the vein straight directly across from that wide vein, directly across the hole. That's the same vein but on the other side. So this vein runs, it's got a strike of north-south. So that's the south side, that's the south side of the strike, and that's the north side, that's heading north, and you can see it's a lot thinner there, that vein. Doesn't necessarily mean there's nothing in it. It may pay to take a sample out of there, but I can always come back. I'll go with this side because this is the side that I tested before and I got half a dozen specks of gold. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. Okay guys, we're back home. This is some of the material from the vein, from that quartz vein. So this is the hard rock part of the vein. I'm going to crush that up and get it ready for painting. I'll get back to you guys when it's finished crushing. Okay guys, pan number 1 of that crushed quartz vein. Now, let's see if we can get some gold out of this stuff. Yeah, this sample is going to tell me whether or not there is gold in that vein structure in the old timers diggings. Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night thinking about it. I just hope it has some gold in it. I mean, they wouldn't have dug that hole in that rock formation. They wouldn't have dug down into there if they didn't get a sniff of gold. So they must have got a little bit. Okay guys, let's have a look. Let's have a look here. See if we can see some gold. A bit of metal there, but I think some of it's from the crusher. I can't see anything really golden that stands out, just a lot of sparkly bits. Yeah. Anyway, I'll have a look under the jeweler's loop guys, I'll get back to you. And yes guys, there is gold in it. I just looked under my jeweler's loop and I counted about 3 pieces, small pieces, very small though. And I ran the magnet over and picked up all the iron, and yeah, I was left with about 3 little specks I saw in there. So that's under the jeweler's loop. So, but I'll keep it. I'm snuffing it all up. I'll keep it, and at the end I'll run it under the microscope, and I'll just show you the gold. Yeah, so nothing really super. Obviously, if it was rich where they've dug it out, they've obviously taken out the rich section, and then obviously the gold petered out, so they just walked away and left it. Yeah, because back then the gold wasn't worth as much as what it is today, so they had to be making getting ounces a day, to make it viable. Yeah. Okay guys, let's see what we can get out of this pan. See if we can, it'd be just good if we can get even just one piece that you can see visually in the pan. I think I can see it. Oh no, maybe not. Yeah, but there is a lot of metal, sparkling metal in the back of that pan there. Some of it's going to be gold, but yeah, super fine, all back here in the pan, super fine gold. Yeah. Okay guys, I'll get back to you. Okay guys, last pan, and yes, there's gold in every pan, but super fine gold. So next I'll crush up some of that decomposed granite, irony, that orangey red material. I'll crush out some of that and pan that out next, and maybe it's locked up in that material. Yeah, but yeah, there's definitely gold in this vein, but it's, yeah, not much. It's not worth mining, that's for sure. I need something a bit better than that. I'd get more gold out of the Hit and Miss Creek. Yes, the old timers, they would have got the rich vein out of there. I'll just come around here and show you what I'm doing. The old boys, they would have 100 odd years ago when they mined that reef, they would have got all the good stuff. Now you can see all that metal there, that's from the crusher. I can see a bit of gold now, just really small specks up the back of the pan here. Yeah, so I'll hang on to all that, I'll stuff it up, and then I'll run it under my microscope, and I'll show you here. And stay tuned to the end too, to the wrap up, guys, because I've got a giveaway. I'm going to give away some gold ore, and also I've got some mail. Okay guys, I'll get back to you. Okay guys, here's the second sample, the decomposed part of the vein, and I've just crushed down a bit of it. Most of it was fairly fine anyway, it was already broken up, and yeah, and I screened it out. So this is just the finer stuff that I screened out, and yeah, see if we've got anything in this. I'll put that that quartz that I crushed up and panned out, and I snuffled up a lot of that fine material, and I'll put it under the microscope, and yeah, there was very fine pieces of gold that you could see under the microscope, but obviously it's not worth going back to get more of it. There's just not enough there, not enough gold in it. I think yeah, maybe the old timers exhausted it, that mine. Maybe it was just one rich pocket there, they took it out and that was it. Anyway, we'll see if there's anything in this decomposed part of the vein. Okay, I'll just pan this back. Oh, a little black piece here, I don't know what that is. It's just a piece of rock. I can see a piece of gold just there where my finger is. Yeah, but I'll have a look under the jeweler's loop just to confirm it. I'll get back to you guys. Yeah, one little speck of gold, that's all I saw under the jeweler's loop in that first pan. This is the second pan. Yeah, not looking good, so that's all right. It just means I can move on from that shaft and sample another one, find some more. I know some other mines that I can get to this summer. I'll be getting out there, test panning. There's got to be at least one of them out there, sure, has got something worthwhile going back to. But this is the only way you're going to find out, is just to go out there and take samples. Okay guys, let's have a look at this one. See if we can see a bit of gold in here. It's not looking real good. I can see a bit of metal up there in the top of the pan. It's not from a crusher because I didn't put this through the crusher. I crushed it by hand. So yeah. Anyway, I'll have a look under the jeweler's loop, see if there's anything there. Okay, lucky last pan, guys, and all I saw in the other pans was just the odd little speck, maybe 1 or 2 specks. That's all I saw in this stuff. So yeah, oh well, I've got to look for other spots. I've struck out on this one, even though I've got micro specks. It's not good enough. You've got to be able to do better than that. Okay, let's see, I'll just turn this around here into the sunlight. Let's see if we can get a bit of gold, guys. A piece that we can see. No. About as good as a hit and miss creek, guys. Nothing. I can't even see a speck. No. Oh well, that's not worth going back to then. I can scratch that one off the list. Okay, guys, I'll see you at the wrap up. I've got a mail call and a competition. Okay, guys. Well, guys, that was no good. Yeah, just a few specks. I'll put a few pictures up of some of the gold under the microscope. Yeah, which I got out of the first sample I crushed, the quartz. Yeah, and the other one, yeah, just 1 or 2 little specks, and that was it. So, oh well, I can give that away. Anyway, I got some mail. I'll move on to this first up. I've got some mail here from Jeff. There we are, just move these in a bit closer. Yeah, Jeff has kindly sent me a box of rocks and maybe some other goodies. Yeah, we'll open it up together and have a look. And I've also got some rocks from Greg and Michelle. Came around yesterday and dropped off 2 buckets of rocks and a bag of hot rocks and some other things. I've got them here, I'll show you them. Hi, biggest Kev. No gold mine ore today? Maybe. I have enclosed some lace agates, cool, thank you Jeff, that I found in, I hope I pronounced that right, Calder in Tasmania, and some samples of ore from a tungsten mine. The nearest gold mine is about 1 kilometre away, but the mineralised quartz looks so good I thought it'd be worth a try. Well done. The mine owner hadn't done an investigation for gold, but said he wouldn't be surprised. The mines on my side of the state are starting to dry out. Another month or so and hopefully I have some new ore samples to send you. That'd be great, Jeff. Cheers mate, appreciate it. Happy 800th subs. Cheers mate. Beauty. Yeah, I've just I'm up to about 809 I think it is subs at the moment. Yeah, so I'm doing a giveaway too, guys, so I'll be giving away some gold, a little, not a great deal, just a little bit of gold ore that Greg and Michelle gave me. Yeah, okay, let's have a look at these. These look really nice. I'll just give you a close-up, guys. Can you see that pattern? Like a swirly pattern in the stone. It doesn't look like much at the moment. I should have got a bucket of water to wet them and show you. But anyway, when I cut these and polish them up, they'll look really cool, super cool. Yeah, they're a nice stone. And he's put 3 of them in here, 3 rocks. See that pattern on there? Look at that pattern. Yeah, they're cool. Thanks, Jeff. They're cool, man. Okay, this is the tungsten ore, or the ore from the tungsten mine. It does look nice. It does look like gold ore, yeah. But it's mineralised anyway. There it is there, guys. Yeah, it looks cool. I'll crush some of this up maybe on my next video, and I'll crush this up, and I've got some other stuff there to do as well. So that'll be great. Thank you very much for that, Jeff. I appreciate it, mate. You should have the package I sent you. If you haven't already got it, you should have it. Hopefully you'll get it this week. And you'll notice I paid over $14 to send you that package. And from Tasmania to Western Australia, 2.8 kilos. And Jeff got charged $10.60. And yet I sent a package to Jeff, it would have been less than 2 kilos, and I paid over $14. Work that out, guys. Yeah, I think we're getting ripped off over here in Western Australia. Anyway, that aside, I'll just move this over here. And I'll show you what Greg and Michelle gave me. They came around yesterday. And all these rocks. Look at that cool rock. I think that's it looks like a jasper. First looking at it, it looks like ironstone with quartz on it. And when you look that side, it looks like a brownish orange jasper. Yeah, but that'll be a nice rock to cut. There's other ones here. This looks like lead. I don't know if it's a lead or what it is. It's really sparkly. Yeah. It's sort of in a quartzite. Not a quartzite. That white. I can't remember the name of it now. Calcite. That white rock there is a calcite. Yeah. And this is some kind of a mica. In it. Yeah, looks good. There's another rock with that purple, yeah, that purple mineral, and it escapes me the name of it. Yeah, I've had some of that in one of my other videos. I've got some of that, but that looks nice. That purple with the white. When it's cut and polished, you can see the vein. The veins going right through the rock. So when I cut it open, I'll probably cut it straight through the middle, and it'll have purple and white. Yeah, that's really nice for cabochons. And there's a whole bucket full of odds and sods in here. Even that's a piece of ironstone, like a ironstone conglomerate with quartz pieces in it. It's really heavy. Yeah. So he gave me that box, that bucket, and also this bucket here with all these other pieces of rock. Greg and Michelle got these from in the goldfields in Western Australia. This one's got pyrites in it. You can see that, those little flashes. That's all pyrite. Yeah. So Greg and Michelle went on a gold prospecting trip, and on their trip they picked up all these rocks for me. Yeah, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. It's another piece of quartz with a dark mineral in it, and if you look real closely, just here, you'll see some pyrite. See it flashing? Yeah, it's pyrite. There's more of it down here. Yeah, obviously all through the rock. But there's a nice big piece there. Big piece of pyrite. But some of this rock I might even crush and pan, because it's come from the goldfields and it's mineralised. It could even hold fine gold. Yeah. Greg also put in. He found these bases of old bottles. Now, what I'm going to do with these, or with this one anyway, I'm going to cut around there and cut the base off. Leave about, well, I'll leave about an inch high. Cut it off, and inside, if you look inside there, you'll see it's shallow here. Then it dips down. It's deeper in the back there. It's just the way the bottles were made in the day. Yeah, this is over 100 years old. This bottle. What's it got in the bottom there? It's got Dawson. P. Dawson, Dufftown, Glen Levitt. Yeah, Dufftown, Glen Levitt. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut it down and turn it into an ashtray and give it back to Greg and Michelle. Yeah. And these purple ones, these are old bottles, and they've gone purple. When they sit out in the sunlight for years, they actually turn purple. This would have been clear glass originally, and just with the UVA rays, yeah, it turns the glass purple. So I might even try and cut some of these up and or pieces off them, and I'll try and make a pendant and just see what they turn out like. Yeah, out of purple glass. There's another bottom off an old bottle. It's fairly thick. You can see it's really thick glass. Yeah, I might have a go at cutting it and maybe trying to make a cabochon or a few cabochons out of it. Yeah, I'll try it anyway. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But yeah, same again, guys. Just a big bucket full of rocks. Yeah, cool as. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. In this bucket here, Greg and Michelle, they went to an old mine, and the tower was still over the shaft, and there was a chute with an ore bin at the base of the chute. And what Greg did, he half filled this bucket up with some of the ore which had spilt when they were filling the ore chute. Some of the rock spills over the edges, which is ore. It's gold ore. So he got me half a bucket of that stuff. So in another video, I'll crush that down and pan it out and see if we get any gold out of it. Yeah, that should be cool. Now, as well as that, when they were out prospecting, like all prospectors know, you get hot rocks. So they collected up a bag of hot rocks for me and brought back, so I can crush them and just see if there's any gold in them. Yeah. Now here's another bag of rocks. These are agates. I picked up a few agates. Now, this rock here, this one here, in those vugs, I got my jeweler's loupe out and I looked in those vugs, and I could see, I counted 3 pieces of gold. I think there's one in there, in that vug just there, and these vugs around here, there's a couple. Yeah, so I told Greg, yeah, there's gold in this rock. Yeah, and there's another rock in that bag that showed up a few pieces of gold. Yeah, in the rock. So I'll have to go through and pick the ones out that are similar to this rock, and I'll crush them and get the gold out of them. Yeah, but there's other rocks in there that I can cut and make pendants out of. Yeah, like this one here. This is a big chunk of quartz, really mineralized, really red and rusty. Yeah. So thank you very much, Greg and Michelle. So that's it, guys. So I'm going to be busy. This competition. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, that competition. I don't know if you can see it from here. I'm in the shade, aren't I? Shade news. I don't know if you can see the gold there, but these stones have got gold in them. Some of the pieces you can actually see the gold. I hope this camera's doing it justice for you. Okay, now the competition is to guess the weight, but I'm going to spice it up a bit. Okay, there. I'll get this out here. Bring this out here in the light. Now, can you see the gold now, guys? I'll just chip some in there. Okay, I'm going to give this away. So there's these rocks with the gold in it. That was given to me by Greg and Michelle. Thank you very much, Greg and Michelle. And I'm going to give them away to you guys because there is gold in them. And I've just sprinkled a bit of extra gold in there for you. That's my appreciation for you guys subscribing, watching my channel and helping my channel. I appreciate it. Yeah, see the gold there now? All that gold in there? Yeah, so I'll just turn this back around here again. Now, what the competition is, guess the weight, guys, guess the weight of the rock, the gold specimen rock and the gold in there. Just guess it, whatever you reckon it is. A gram, 2 grams, whatever you reckon. And the winner, I'll give you about a week and then I'll announce the winner. Up so you can see me. Yeah, so this was only going to be a short video because I've got all this stuff to run through. Yes, so made it a bit longer, but anyway, that's it, guys. So guess the weight of the specimen ore and the gold. There's a bit of gold mixed in there. Yeah, just have a punt, have a guess. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, guys, and have a go. Yeah, I'll be giving it away. So that's it. I've got my bottle of water. I still haven't gotten around to got any beer yet, so maybe this week I'll go down because it is warming up. It's pretty hot today. I think it's about, I don't know, 27 today. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Don't forget to have a go, have a bash at the competition. Thanks. Thanks, Greg, Michelle, and thanks, Jeff, for sending me that box, mate, from Tasmania. Sweet. Yeah. And like I said, I've got all this rock from Greg and Michelle to go through. I've got this rock here from Jeff. I've got to run that, so I might do another video and I'll run this all, crush it and pound it out, and we'll see what we get. Okay, guys, stay safe out there, take care, and good luck. Bye for now.